from tonight's homework. Problem number 13 asks us to find how fast the distance between the origin and a point on the function y equals x squared plus 1 is changing. So let's draw a picture. We know that y equals x squared plus 1 is just a parabola whose vertex is at 0, 1. And we want the distance from the origin to any point on the function. Now, I don't know what the point on the function is, so I'm going to call it x, y. And we'll call that distance r. And we know that the function is y equals x squared plus 1. We also know that the y coordinate, or the x coordinate is changing at the rate of dx dt is equal to 2 centimeters per second. We want to find dr dt, how fast the distance from the origin is changing. Well, we know that that distance r, we could figure it out just using the distance formula. That's the square root of x squared plus y squared. The only problem is I have an x and a y in there. I don't know anything about the y coordinate except that y is equal to x squared plus 1. So let's substitute x squared plus 1 in for the y. And we're going to have y equals, and I'm going to change this from a radical to the 1/2 power because we know when we differentiate, it makes it a lot easier for us. X squared plus y, which is x squared plus 1 squared to the 1/2 power. If I clean that up, I get r equals x squared plus x to the 4th plus 2x squared plus 1 to the 1/2, which is x to the 4th plus 3x squared plus 1 to the 1/2 power. Well, I want dr dt, so I'm going to take the derivative of both sides with respect to r. Dr dt, and differentiating this, the outer function is the 1/2 power, so 1/2 using the power rule, x to the 4th plus 3x squared plus 1 to the negative 1/2, and now I have to take the derivative of the inside. So the derivative of x to the 4th with respect to t is 4x cubed, and the derivative of x is dx dt plus 2 times 3, 6x dx dt. Okay, if I want to clean that up a little bit, I can divide everything by 2 over here and get 2x cubed dx dt plus 3x dx dt all over the square root of x to the 4th plus 3x squared plus 1. Now all I have to do is substitute in the 2 for dx dt, and I'm going to have 2x cubed times 2 plus 3x times 2 over the square root of x to the 4th plus 3x squared plus 1, and I'm left with dr dt is equal to 4x cubed plus 6x divided by the square root of x to the 4th plus 3x squared plus 1.